Hi everyone, it's Brian Newman with the Spotlighted Business Owner Show. Today we got Camille and Wright with Swiss Bionic Solution. Hi Camille, welcome.
Hi Brian, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, do you want to let people know first of all, where are you coming from?
Actually, that's the funny thing, Brian, is that people now are making their offices wherever they can because, of course, we're at home. So I'm in my bathroom now. So this is where my recording is going to be. This is the quietest place in the house right now, so that's where I am.
Oh, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Yeah, I thought that was your kitchen. It's hard to tell. So as long as it works.
Yeah,
But
no, if it was my kitchen, I'd be snacking while we're doing this, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay. No, but yeah, I've known you actually for several years. I know you've been a vendor in several of my events over the years, and you got a very, very cool business that helps people with their health. I know, can you let people know exactly what is frequency therapy?
Okay, sure. It's PEMF, pulsating electromagnetic field therapy. And what it really is that each of us emit and receive energy. That's what we are. We are energetic beings. So the therapy is studying what the Earth's frequency is, which is 0.5 to 30 hertz. And the biological window for us is exactly the Earth's frequency. So it's fascinating because if our cells are healthy, all health is cellular health. So if our cells are healthy, then we are.
Oh, okay. So what is Swiss Bionic Solution?
Swiss Bionic Solution is, I think, the leader in the world for PEMF therapy for home use. There's a lot of machines in the world that are extremely expensive, like $64,000, and they're made for clinical use. It's a higher energy field, so it's for clinical use. Swiss Bionic Solutions did the first ones for home use in a mat form that you can use every morning and every night yourselves to keep your cells healthy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you, how did you even get started with this?
Well, I was doing something totally different, and then my mother and my sister passed away within 2 weeks of each other in 2013. At that point, I just wanted to do something that would make a difference in the world, and my sister suffered terribly with chemo. So I was wanting to look at alternative medicine to see if I could leave my mark in the world and study it so I knew exactly what was going on. So that's how I got into electromagnetic frequency. And it is a fascinating, beautiful thing to know.
So how does it actually work? Is it something that you lay on? Is it?
Yes, you lay on the mat and you just, with the energy that comes from the mat, like I said, it's the biological window of the Earth's frequency. You just lay on it. You can do either the preset ones like energy, sleep, that's the type of thing, or you can actually punch in your minutes and your energy that you want from the mat and then just push start. It is, it's hard to explain, but without the cellular charge of the health, when the charge of the cell dips down, drops, that's where dis-ease comes in. That's where mitochondrial dysfunction is called. The cell breaks down. So the cell either, it either mutates or it's a healthy cell. So what we're trying to do is keep the cells very healthy. And with the electromagnetic frequency EMF exposure from radiation right now, I think it's extremely important that people look into it as an alternative medicine.
Oh, wow. So what's it good for? Treating patients with like arthritis?
Pain, inflammation, non-union bone fractures. We're FDA regulated for it.
Oh.
So, and you can look in pubmed.gov, and there's thousands of papers that are written about PEMF.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember seeing it, at some of the vendor events. You brought it. It's like a mat, right? That
Yeah, and
develops it.
it's 8 minutes in the morning and 8 minutes in the afternoon or 8 minutes in the evening. And really, that's all it takes to charge each and every cell of the body.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Does so you can either buy it or do you rent it?
I used to, Brian, but unfortunately, people don't take as good care of your products as you do.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, if something happened to it and they were renting it, then it really was on me. So I don't rent it anymore. There is some companies that rent them, but I don't rent mine anymore. It's just too, you know, people don't take care of it. And it's not a cheap apparatus, and it will last you for years and years if you take good care of it.
Wow. Where's the technology from? Is
It's
this?
Switzerland.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a Swiss base, yeah. They really found out that we need the Earth's magnetic field after the first astronauts went up. Because what happened is when they came back, they were very ill. A lot of things that happened in the body very quickly when they were out of the Earth's magnetic frequency of the Earth.
Uh-huh.
So things started to break down, osteoporosis, and they were having a lot of, you know, brain issues. You know, they were very depressed, and that's how really all this research happened.
Oh, wow. Wow. So, yeah, we're talking with Camille and Wright, the owner of a Swiss Bionic solution business. And you can reach her at 480-580-8988. And yeah, I wanted to ask you, so what do you think, in the future for this technology? Where do you think it's heading?
Well, Brian, for me, which is exciting because we have been locked down, as you know, but for me, I really think people have come back now to their homes. There's more people that are painting and doing their homes now than ever before, because this is our sanctuary. What I'd like to see is people to put a healing room in their home. I don't think people really, especially children, know the exposure from the radiation and how it harms the body. It's not, the radiation is not what, it's like a song being played that the body does not recognize. So it does not pulsate with it. It doesn't, it can't do what it's supposed, the body to do what it's supposed to do, which is to heal you.
Oh,
So with our cell phones, which everyone has a smartphone, and a lot of people, either the women put it into their bra or they put it in, the men into their pocket, and they don't realize that the job of their cell phone is to talk back and forth, receiving data from a cell tower. And with 5G coming in, we really have to be careful to make our home like a spa-like retreat for us. So in your home, you should not have, and I try to let especially young people know, they should not have anything in their bedroom while they're trying to heal at night. When the body is trying to heal itself, we don't want to have, you know, the blue light on. We don't want to have your cell phone charging right beside your bed. We don't want you using your tablet on your tummy at night. Actually, the tablet, Brian, was only passed to have a table between it and the person. That's why it was called a tablet. That's why it was passed. But some people watch movies with it on their tummy and they don't realize the EMF exposure to it. So 5 feet is your friend. Everywhere that you're charging something, make sure that it's 5 feet from you so the body can try to heal itself without the damage of the rays.
the beauty of that is that it sounds like it's non-invasive. You just lay on the mat and, and
Not at all. And there's no side effects. That's the
wow.
one thing. I am not a medication girl. I mean, we need our doctors, and some people really need their medications. I'm not a medication girl because there's always cause and effect. And when you take a medication, there's always some, side effect to it. There is no side effects to this at
Wow.
all.
Oh, that's phenomenal. No, so how can people get in touch with you? How can they order one of these from you?
Well, they can get in touch with me just by giving me a phone call. You've got my phone number. I don't mind explaining this to anyone. There's a lot of things that I could explain to them and make it very, very easy. We are all tiny little batteries in the whole body. That's all we are. 75 trillion little batteries. When the batteries are charged properly, then we're healthy. That's what it is, the bottom line. So I don't mind anyone phoning me. And right now, Brian, which is exciting, I am looking into, have been for the last 2 months, is a handheld device that next time that I come on, I wouldn't mind talking about it so that you can see that protecting yourself in your home or protecting yourself when you go out is possible now.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, we're talking with Camille Wright, owner of Swiss Bionic Solution, and she can be reached at 480-580-8988. So Camille, yeah, do you want to like say any last words about your business?
Absolutely. This is the most perfect times for people to be looking into PEMF or what exposure is in their home, because people are supposed to be walking. This is what we're made for, is we're walking to 25 to 30 miles a day. And we're made to be outside beings. We're made to be out to have the vitamin D from our atmosphere. We're made to be out with the Earth's energy. But when we have rubber soles, when we have rubber tires on the car, or we're in concrete buildings, or we're with the glass buildings, we don't get the beautiful exposure of the Earth anymore. We're not, it's gone down in the last 300 years, believe it or not, it's gone down 50%. The natural energy of the Earth. So this is something you can have in your home for each and every one, and even your children.
Wow.
Your pets. You know, the funny thing, Brian, is about if you have your mat on and you have a dog or a cat, they'll come right to you right away and they'll want to be on it because they don't know what it is, but they just understand the frequency makes them feel good. So they'll gravitate to it.
And again, how long do you lay or sit on the mat?
Well, you only have to use it 8 minutes in the morning, 8 minutes at night. I do my work via telephone a lot of now, especially. So I will do energy in the morning. So I'll do performance in the morning. That gives me 12 minutes. And at night, I'll actually do 24 minutes because I don't know, Brian, and there's so much fear out there because there's so much in the news and everything. So at night, it takes a while for the body to come down to be able to relax enough to go to sleep. So at night, I actually use it at 24 minutes.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, again, it's Camille Wright that we're talking with. Swiss Bionic Solution is her business, and she could be reached at 480-580-8988. So yeah, Camille, thank you so much for being on our show and educating everyone about your business. Really appreciate
Well,
it.
this is the first time of doing this. I was a little nervous. I will get better, but I certainly appreciate your questions, Brian.
Oh, sure. All right. Well, good to see you. All right.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye.